It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Denver Nuggets. It's been some pretty good basketball lately for the Nuggets. They're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but
that wasn't that bad.
I don't know, man. You think this means they'll pass us the ball more?
I think this means that we can just pass it less.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I don't mean we freeze anybody out, but we start calling our own shots, letting everybody know this is our team, our city.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
And we got to do something special here. You know, establish it straight up from right now. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, why can't we win right now? People always say we have to wait because we're rookies or something, but we could get this done.
Now, all we got to do is hold each other accountable, you know, and work harder than everybody else.
The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hand. Now let's get a quick pregame update from David.
Okay.
Thank you, David. What an excellent matchup at the center position tonight, Brent. Do centers take it as personal challenges when they are in that marquee matchup with the name as big as theirs?
I think they do, Kevin, but with the way the game is played nowadays, I think it gets a little frustrating for centers because we often don't see teams.
Look for Utah. Johnson, he's checked in for Gobert. Alec Burks comes in for Hood, and George Hills subbed in for Exum. Big group substitution here for Denver. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Jokic. The general comes in for Fareed. Harris is checked in for Will Barton. Young is subbed in for Levin. So on the floor for Denver, the general, he's in at small forward. Gallinari is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Young, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard. Shots good from Young.
You gotta love the heart. I mean, Young just keeping after it and coming away with that offensive board.
Burks with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Hayward can't hit.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. No good from the general. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Nuggets.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
And maybe you can get away with defending one of those areas weakly, but if you're too soft on the inside and slow to react and close out on the perimeter game, that's not a game you're going to win.
Boris Diaz checked in for the Jazz. The Nuggets have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And George Hill, really, for me, an interesting case study, if you will. Always an unselfish player, always been careful in terms of shot selection and smart on the floor. But with Paul George missing time 2 seasons ago, Hill really stepped up his role and didn't miss a beat. I think he can do even more offensively. He's one of those guys that I think doesn't really realize just how good he is. Maybe he does this season.
There's the pick. Young with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Takes a 3. No good from the general. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Young with the steal. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
Tonight they are here to compete. This is what the fans paid their money to see.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hayward kicks to Diaw. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
One thing Diaw does well, makes smart decisions near the basket. This time takes it right up there himself.
Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the Nuggets score. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And Hayward with the stuff.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And Young kicks to Gallinari. The rebound by Johnson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gallinari with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Count that one. Chandler's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, getting after it right now. You love the passion and desire on that play. Excellent rebound, and then the stick back.
Hayward outside. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nugget. And Derek Favors, known for his work.
Yeah, I just want to get better. I just want to keep him.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
And the front offices are always busy looking at that bench, trying to acquire spare parts that can make the difference.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the general in its small forward. Young is out there with Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Fareed in at the 4 spot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jazz trail by 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Utah has turned a corner, establishing its identity under Quinn Snyder as a youthful, defensive-minded team. Coach Snyder said, "Our players have gotten better. Our team has gotten better." There was a connectivity and a defensive mindset that was bubbling beneath the surface. The habits were there. The intensity was there. Things have just clicked. Kevin?
All right, DA, they're on the line. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Still hard to watch the Denver Nuggets and not be reminded of one of their biggest upsets of all time, beating the #1 seed Sonics as the 8th seed in 1994. Mutombo lying on the ground, clutching the ball. Certainly a memorable playoff upset.
Here's Diaw. Denver grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, the point's not hard to come by for them, that's for sure. I'd have surrendered too if I was trying to defend against that potent attack.
And here is Mack. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock is at 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Johnson. And just thinking about that 1994 upset with the Nuggets, that is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest moments in franchise history.
Oh, I can see it now. Mutombo laying on the deck, clutching the ball with 2 hands, and maniacally laughing in the air. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you point to. It's one of the best moments in NBA history, in my opinion. Sorry about that, Seattle.
Diaw can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 3. Young passes to Fareed. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, there's a display of the dirty work by Fareed. That is not an easy shot given the defense, but still, he makes it look easy.
To the inside, here's Burks. Good, and the nice assist from Mack.
and they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Murray. Kicks it to Faried. In the corner, Murray with it. Passes to the general. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Young. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Hey.
And now the third quarter about to get going. One of the stories here, Nikola Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side.
Johnson, he's checked in for Utah. Mack comes in for Rodney Hood. Denver also making some changes. The general comes in for Jokic. Young is subbed in for Barton. Favors and Gobert, the defensive big man pair. Shelvin Mack is out there with Exum. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The pass to Favors. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Young outside. Faried setting the pick for Young. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Young's got 8 points.
Yeah, sensational focus. Young not letting the D affect his jumper at all. What a gifted shooter.
Gobert the screen. Here's Johnson. The Jazz with another miss.
Really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
There's the screen. Pass to the general. From deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's the general. And again, it's Denver.
Thank you for making me draw those crunches, X.
Utah's gone. Oh of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Exum kicks to Favors. Now here's Exum, defended by Young. Shoots from 14, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Exum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Oh, the lob to Gallinari.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
And Mack kicks to Favors. Top of the key, Exum to the middle. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He really can time those perfectly. What an assist.
A different look for Utah. Alec Burks comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Hill in for Dante Exum. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Levens.
Well, primetime years for Joe Johnson meant ISO Joe for his ability to score one-on-one, a style of offense that's lost a little bit of its favor, but it remains effective for Joe.
And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet, 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah.
Now that's not bad form there. You don't have to tell Murray twice to let it fly from there with that much room.
Start it. Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate.
An identity, and the one area that's been constant for them is defense. Number 1 in the league a couple seasons ago. Last year, near the top as well. And so they're not going to be a fun team for you to play against if you have one of those high-octane offenses.
And Chandler sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Young. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. And you know, an interesting thing about the Jazz defense, as proficient, Greg, as they've been, one wonders why the team hasn't done better in the win-loss column over the last few years.
And Kevin, the problem is, as solid as they've been defensively, that's how challenged at times they are offensively in terms of just scoring the basketball. They've been hanging around the bottom of the league in that category for a while.
Young against Hill. Gobert the screen. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Fareed.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
There's the triple. Another three for Denver. And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
Hill against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward outside. That one off the back iron and out.
He's not picking his spots out there right now, at least not well. He's forcing low percentage opportunities, and it's no surprise the frustration right there on his face.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And there's been a hush all night long with this crowd. You could hear literally a pin drop in the building.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they're getting desperate. They're doing everything they can to stem the tide of this monster run.
Here's Murray, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stops and defensive boards.
Well, as we just heard, asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So on the floor for Denver, at the 2 and the 3, it's Harris and Barton. Jokic is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Levens in at the 1 spot. Favors with a screen on Harris. Burks for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Chandler's shot, good.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
1 through 12, it's been a total team effort. Guys giving their all on both ends of the floor, and you can see that reflected on that scoreboard.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And this is one of those slumps that you'll just probably want to shoot your way out of.
And Utah making a change here. Hood's checked in. Now Hill. Outside Hood. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hood. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Favors. Diaw comes in for Burks. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Hood. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Exum. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Good on the three-point shot.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Well, doing things the right way and not letting up. Straight attack.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Mack kicks to Diaw. Right side Hill. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Withey. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Utah, Jeff Whitney. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Hill against Young. Out to the wing. From deep. No good from the general. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
Ooh, ain't stand a chance.
No.
They ain't stand.